Hello survivors and welcome to today's video. So official servers are shutting down on the 30th of September, which is not this weekend but the weekend after, and ASA, in the updated roadmap we got in July, it said ASA will be released in October. So many of us thought, well, they must be planning for it to be at the beginning of October because they couldn't leave us for like a month without any official servers, right? But it turns out that's exactly what's happening, because if we take a look at the latest community crunch from last Friday, they show us a preview of a user-generated bit of content for ASA, which looks absolutely amazing, by the way. It's from the mod program, but it also says Magnificent's creations will be accessible across all platforms, including consoles, for launch at the end of October. So it looks like they are planning to release ASA at the end of October. So yeah, we are going to be a while without official servers, which is proper weird. But this brings me to the main topic of today's video. Why haven't we seen any in-game footage or haven't had any trailer of any sort for ASA yet? So most of the games that are coming out or have come out this year, we've had like full gameplay trailers, in-game footage, and in some cases we've even had like a demo. So it's got a lot of people speculating that there's no game yet, otherwise they'd have shown us something, wouldn't they? But not exactly. So while we were streaming the other week, we were discussing this, and one of our viewers mentioned that ASE, so Ark Survival Evolved, there was no trailer until 3 weeks prior to release. And I've since tried to find a bit of proof of this, but I've not been able to. However, if we look at the comments under the latest crunch, there was other people saying the same thing. So here's one. Ark didn't even get its first trailer until it was 3 weeks away from launch. It's important to remember that. So that's another person saying it. And then they also had another comment on there which said, remember, the Ark trailer came out of nowhere, showing literally everything they had in the game at the time. This is what they're doing with ASA, so people can just stop whining about this not being Wildcard's creature, because that was what people were complaining about with the crunch, is that they put up one of the modded creatures, you know, and they didn't actually put anything that they had made at all. And then this guy's gone on to say the fact that you're getting this upset about it is concerning. Oh god, I bet he's had a lot more comments on that since I looked at it last. But there's a few people saying this, and like I said, I couldn't find any evidence about this, but it's sounding quite promising. I mean, hopefully this is the case, and that's the reason we haven't seen anything as of yet, because I would be lying if I said we weren't looking forward to it. And I do feel like many people are saying that they're done, they won't be buying ASA. I think maybe they might be in a bit of denial. I just feel like they feel let down by Wildcard and Snail games, especially after Snail like seemingly unfairly banning all those players on Conquest, and then the whole thing where they made it sound like we could host our official servers and play it on single player on console. Then after the Nitrado deal, they went back and said, oh no, we didn't mean that. We didn't know that you actually thought you were going to be able to host your own server on a console. That's just not possible. You actually have to pay and rent a server from Nitrado. So you can see why people are annoyed and begrudging giving these guys any money, but we love this game and we really want to play it with better graphics, hopefully no or not as many bugs, and the new building structures, you know, the ones they showed us where the walls were higher. They showed us it in like the community crunch many moons ago when they were still showing assets from the remaster. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. If you think this is the legitimate reason we haven't seen any footage, you know, that it is because this is what they did with ASC, this is what they do, they don't actually show you anything until a few weeks before. And do you think we will maybe see a trailer in the next few weeks? Because that's when it would show, wouldn't it? I mean, if they're releasing it at the end of October, then we've got like maybe a few weeks at most before they should show us this trailer, really, in theory. Also, are you hyped for ASA or have you given up? We would love to know. So we've recently returned to official just to see if we could start from nothing and complete Fjorda before the servers close. So if that's something you might be interested in, our Twitch link is in the description. We always have a great time with the chat and we discuss all the issues surrounding Survival Evolved, Survival Ascended, Snail Games, Wildcard. It is loads of fun and we would love to see you there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day and take care.
If anyone has any objections, but I feel like we're all here to see it.
I've got an objection. Do I count?
No, you don't count. And any objections from the chat? Doesn't look like it. Oh! Oh, that was so worth it. That was so worth it.
That was awful.
Get the bell on.